where dreams come true. Let's rock this jazz. Don't need no flag. Got a lot of things to keep intact. So pack that channel and show some loving. No rumors, just the facts. Don't you give up now. Go the distance with the information girls. Information girls. We got the pills, we got strategies where dreams come true. Let's rock this jazz. Don't need no flag. Got a lot of things to keep intact. So pack that channel and show some loving. No rumors, just the facts. Don't you give up now. Go the distance with the information girls. Ooh, yeah, ooh, hey. Information girls. With the information girls.
Well, hello everybody out there in YouTube land. I want to say hello, and the Information Girls is live today. I am Geo, and my partner is.
Hey guys, it's Marlene, and I am one of the information girls. Welcome into the live. And if you're new to this channel, subscribe, like, and share this out so we can get to our next goal here on our channel.
All right, thank you so much, Marlene. Today's topic is YouTube is hard. Now, I have to agree with that. Now, when I first came to YouTube back in 2019, I didn't know what I was getting into. Okay. I was on here listening to a lot of creators and going to a lot of lives. I didn't even know what a live stream was. Did you, Marlene?
I didn't know anything. All I knew is uploading videos. I didn't know anything about you could go live.
Yeah, all I knew was I am an affiliate marketer and have been one for a long time. And one of my mentors was saying you should join YouTube so that you can upload your instructional videos on there on how to use your sites. I went, oh, okay. So I came over to YouTube, and that's how I got to YouTube. But I had no idea when I was doing a broadcast back in the day when they used to have it as a broadcast before they changed how you go live on YouTube. I had no idea people was watching. I was just talking and doing the broadcast, Marlene, and getting off in 4 or 5 minutes. I was just doing instructional videos. Okay.
Right.
If I had known what I know today, I would have handled it a bit different. But like I say, I didn't know what YouTube was until one day after I had done a instructional video. I saw it said somebody is live. You know how it would pop up on your computer? And so I said, what is that? So I clicked it. And it was 123 Jamaica girl. Remember her?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was her live, and she was talking about monetization and how you can make money. And girl, I stayed in that live a whole hour just listening. And that is how I came up. I said, well, shoot, if I'm going to do YouTube and put videos up and tell people about my home business and stuff, then I need to change my name, because my name was just Geo Monroe. And that's when I came up with Boss Life Online.
Okay. Yeah.
So that's how That's how Boss Life Online came. I got that name just by listening to her talk in her live. Go ahead.
Yeah, that's good, Gio, because when I first came on here, I know Gio gonna tell me not to say this, but I'm gonna say it anyways. When I first was going live, I was in my bonnet, I was laying in my bed, eating food, and giving motivation. I was like, eating, yeah, y'all need to get motivated. I was like, and I look back at my stuff now and laugh because I needed to get motivated to take that bonnet off.
I remember you in the bonnet because it didn't bother me because I didn't know. I didn't know any better because I was brand new myself. But what I did know, if I was going to go live, from what my mentors taught me, you go correct. You know, so I didn't really want to go live, period, because this wasn't my cup of tea. Because I had already went live on webinars that's in the affiliate world, you see.
Mhm.
So I was so new and naive to YouTube. So as I went along, I started meeting other creators and they started joining my channel. Then I started learning about growth streams from Jamaica Girl 123. And she would tell us, where to go and who channel to go to get subscribers and stuff like that. And to me, it was all easy.
Yeah, I
That
definitely will say it was much easier back in the day because people would come to your stuff, people would watch your videos. I don't know. I felt like YouTube got harder when it started to be that you had to have all of these hours. Because when I started YouTube back in 2007, all you had to do was to get a certain amount of subscribers, and that made you monetize.
right. And so and so once I start learning about the growth streams and what times to get up in the morning and all of this stuff, I used to get up at 6 in the morning, which would be 7 o'clock Eastern time, to go from growth stream to growth stream to growth stream. And that's how I got my 1,000 within 3 months.
Hmm.
And along the way, I was learning different things about YouTube. And I also learned what not to do on YouTube.
Yeah.
I learned what to do on YouTube. And I learned things that I shouldn't be doing on YouTube.
Hmm.
Okay. But because when you're new and you don't know, you don't know. And then when you're new, you might just be following the wrong person. Okay, that part. All right, that don't know what they are truly and really talking about because they have not read the community guidelines themselves. Now, the reason that I can say this, Marlene, is because that was true for me.
Hmm.
Okay, following people that don't know what they talking about, and because I was so new at YouTube, child, I thought I was doing good. You
Well, listen, Jill. I thought it would for me. It was like the blind leading the blind. They're over there talking about stuff, and I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing either. So I said, well, I think they know a little more than me. So I listened to them until I met up with you and say that's not good enough. We don't need to guess. We need to find out what does it actually mean. What are we supposed to do?
right, and that's how we came up with information girls because even though I think information girls is what over a year, it's
Uh,
a little bit over a year.
a little bit over a year, yeah.
And
Hmm.
the reason it's not that it is we didn't start like a year ago reading the community guidelines. We were reading them between ourselves and changing our channels and taking this off and taking that off. And we still missed a few things because we didn't really know what repurpose and reuse content really was. And the thing that made me really look at that is when they put in the back office that you can talk to the YouTube support assistants. That's what helped me learn the community guidelines. Okay, that is what helped me know what I'm doing. And when I listen to other people, I'm like, that ain't what they say.
Yeah. See, that's the thing about it, Gio, is that people put their own interpretation on it. And it's not about interpretation, it's about knowing, not guessing, but if we don't know, asking the right people, which is in the back office. I just see Charlene Heel walked in. Hey Charlene, how are you?
But I'm just saying, when you know and you latch on to people that you admire, they got about what, 2,000, 3,000 people, subscribers, and they are telling you to do this and do that. When you're new, I'm here to tell you, when you're new, always check out the terms of service for yourself and whatever else that a company is telling you. Make sure that you know what they want from you, how to do it, and why they're asking you to do certain things. You have to find this stuff out for yourself so that you will not get caught up in getting one, demonetized, or two, getting your channel deleted completely.
Mhm.
Okay, so while we say YouTube is hard, because it is when you don't know,
Mhm.
and then you put something on your channel, and then you either get a strike, or you get a warning, or you completely lose your channel, or if you monetize, uh, you lose your monetization. This is why, for me, when I started reading the community guidelines, I started to go, oh my God, I need to get that off my channel.
Mhm. And I need, and it also gave me some encouragement to keep going because it's not like we are going through it blind. It's just that it takes work. And let me just be honest, Gio, I definitely was lazy in the beginning. I just was watching what everybody else was doing and said, well, if they do it, I'll do it. I was just putting up anything on my channel.
I was too, because it was so much easier. And when it's easy, that means something wrong.
Hmm.
Something is wrong if it's that easy. Okay? So when we started to read the community guidelines and find out about a lot of stuff, I told Marlene, I'm going to get it off my channel. I already know I'm probably going to go underneath the monetization numbers, but I don't care, because if I rather do that now, fix my channels, and when I get up to that 100K, 200K, 300K, I don't have to worry about being demonetized,
Hmm.
because I already know that they would have caught up with me, because I had a ton of reused content on Boss Life Online.
Exactly. Not just, and I can say it's not just on one channel. I had it on all my channels because when you have multiple channels, you're just trying to keep them afloat. So when you get lazy on one channel, guess what? You get lazy on all of them.
Right. Okay. Now, YouTube in the beginning is hard, because most of us don't want to go read nothing. We
Mhm.
just want to go with the majority. And then the people that don't know what they talking about, I always say that the people that do know what they talking about don't know what they talking about.
Yeah.
Okay. And so the majority always, to me, I'm just speaking from experience here, always go with the wrong folks.
Mhm.
Okay. There are like maybe that 2% that's going to listen to the people that know what they're talking about. So,
Yeah, yeah, Gio, I'd hate to interrupt you, but also it's about we follow the people and we kind of you kind of have that underlying feeling that they don't really know what they're talking about, but because it's easier and we don't have to put in a lot of work, we'll be like, yeah, yeah.
I know. So what I'm saying is, if you read for yourself and listen to your gut, and some don't feel right or don't sound right, you should read for yourself, okay? Or go to the people that has receipts. That's what I'm gonna say. Because most of the time I'm on Information Girls. This is just a chat here that we're doing today. I have receipts about what it is that we need to do. Okay. All right. And
Geo, there's a question from Charlene, um, that she's asking that I think that will probably be good for us to answer in a video that we could make for her.
do you know if streaming live on two channels is a violation? Are you streaming live on two of your channels, Charlene? They're gonna call that repurpose or reuse content. If you're streaming from StreamYard with that destination deal, I don't know because we have not looked into that. But if you're doing it on both your channels all at one time, it's it's going to be like the audience is going to be really confused, and they're going to be saying, I just saw that on this channel, nine's on this channel. And then when YouTube take a look at it at some point in time, they're going to say you can't do that. It's going to be under reused or repurposed. And the reason I know is because one of our team builders got demonetized for it, for having the same content on two of his channels. So there you go. Is that I hope that I answered that for you. You cannot do that.
Mhm. And people will say you can do it. And yes, everybody has the freedom to do whatever they want with their channel. That's your right. But if we're telling you stuff for people to get monetized and to stay monetized.
Right. And people always come to me and Marlene and let us know what they got demonetized for. Now, there's another YouTube creator on here. I'm not going to call their name because I just happened to see it on their community page. They got demonetized for not having enough watch hours.
Mm-hmm.
Now, what have we been saying about that, Marlene?
Yeah, we've been saying that you can't do that.
Yeah, you gotta have 4,000. Whatever you had in 2023, you best have it in 2024. Lots of people want to say once you get monetized, you don't have to ever get monetized again, but that is not true. If
Yep.
you got monetized, you have to stay monetized by putting videos on your channel, going live on your channel using your community tab. If you don't do nothing for 6 months or more, it is up to YouTube's discretion to take away your monetization. So what you gonna do, Marlene?
Yeah, that means you got to make sure you stay active. And one of the things that I like to do, I don't know if Geo does it, but I'm just speaking for myself on my vlog channel or my motivational channel. I I batch record content. So when I need to take a break, I can still upload videos or premiere or just turn that live to a public or whatever it is that I want to do, because life happens to everybody. And when you actually need to take a break, you need to have something prepared that, okay, I can take a break for 2 weeks and I still won't lose watch time. That's the way I think about it, because I know It's not a matter of when. No, it's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when. Everybody has life happening.
Okay. Charlene did ask something else. She said, did he use videos or was it lives? It was lives, Charlene. Okay. I was thinking if the topic makes sense for both channels, I can multi-stream. Looks like I have some deleting to do. Yes, girl. I
Hmm.
mean, we can't tell you what to do with your channel. We can just tell you what we know from the community guidelines.
Hmm.
Okay. Okay, now listen, let's talk about take a break.
Oh, yeah.
Now, if you're going to take a break from YouTube for a week, that's good. You probably don't have to upload nothing. Okay, I'll put nothing on your community tab. If you're going to take a break for 2 weeks, I think that you should upload at least a short and put some on your community tab. Now, if you're going to take a break for a year, you come back and you not monetized, that's because you have not been active on YouTube. There's no monetization hours coming in, nothing. So, of course, they're going to demonetize you if and when they get to your channel. Some people might say, I've been gone for a year and ain't nothing happened to my channel. Well, you got lucky.
Yep. It's just a matter of time. That's all. It's just a matter of time, to be honest. And that's the reason why, Gio, the reason why I'm very serious about my batch recording. If I have some topic comes up in my head, or I got some videos that I know won't be dated, something that people would always want to watch, I keep that in my back office unlisted, so that when I'm ready and I say, oh, I need to take a break. So for me, a break is, 2 weeks. If I need 2 weeks off for some reason, I know that I can upload videos and premiere some lives and still get my watch hours while I'm on a break.
Yeah, and sometimes some people can't do that, Marlene. Like they the break means they may lose somebody in their family. Something may have happened, like they may get sick, like I got sick. Okay,
Mhm.
as long as YouTube is not going to take away no monetization to me for if you even gone for 1 month.
Yeah.
Okay, but try to put something up on your community tab at least while you gone taking that break. Okay, or make sure that you
Upload some shorts.
right. Make sure you come back after 30 days and do something, because if you stay gone for at least over the 6 months to a year, you could lose monetization. And it is a proven fact because you just can't do that. They say that in the community guidelines. It's up to them to decide whether or not they're going to take away your monetization. So
Yeah, but Gio, it's just like you having a job and you don't show up for 6 months.
girl, you don't show up for a week, you gone.
I know, but I'm just saying that's how you have to look at it. YouTube
Right.
is a business. If you're not putting nothing in your business for half of a year, they're like, well, I guess they're not coming back.
Yeah, and another thing is YouTube is, a lot of people want to, I guess YouTube is hard when you're new and you don't know. You
Mhm.
understand? But once you get to knowing things for yourself, YouTube isn't just like any other business. They have rules in place to keep us in line because they have people that they have to answer to. Okay? So you'll never hardly ever hear me say, I blame YouTube for this, that, and that, because I don't. I'm just happy that they don't charge me no membership.
Mhm. I'm grateful.
Right. Because it is my channel. And they tell me every time I talk to a YouTube, a support assistant person, they always tell me that you can put whatever you want on your channel. It's fine with us. But if you want to get monetized, then you need to follow the monetization policies and AdSense policies on your channel. So you have to watch. If you're trying to make money on YouTube and you want to get monetized, you just can't put no anything on your channel. It has to follow the guidelines. Now, if you ain't trying to get monetized and you just want to put whatever on there, then you can. And you still have to be a bit careful about that because you don't want to get no copyright strikes because too many of them, you'll lose that channel.
Mhm.
So,
And Jill, I would say that could be the case even if you're doing this for fun, like a hobby. You can't just come on here and just be playing copyrighted stuff.
now, YouTube will give you a strike. I don't know how I see people playing copyright stuff, but I don't understand how that goes unless they giving that artist half the money or something. I don't know.
I think they call that shared revenue.
Oh, okay. So I'm not trying to give my money up to nobody. So that's why I write my own stuff or either pay. Epidemic sounds for whatever music that I want. But YouTube is hard when you don't know the rules.
It is. It's very hard when you don't know the rules, and also it's hard when you are not getting the support. Let's talk about that for a little bit, Gio, because that's the thing that discourages a lot of people until you get to having, the what do you call it, like the genuine people who come that are not the content creators, like people who just come to your channel, just they subscribe to you and come to you just organically. Until you get lots of those people, it's hard to, when you're not seeing the growth and you're not getting everything that you want, it can be very discouraging.
Well, yeah, and I've looked at the community guidelines about that. I've looked on Google to see what other top creators say about that. And in order to get organic folks on your channel, which that's what I'm trying to do, is I have to have exciting videos that people want to see. I have to have trending topics on my channel. And it took me the longest to understand that you just can't, just because you might think it's good and it's, exciting, that don't mean that your audience is going to think that. Okay. In order to get those types of people who is organic and all of that, you got to bring it. And I've been trying to figure out how to bring it. Okay. That's why a lot of people say YouTube is hard because we are competing with billions and billions and billions of folks on here. Okay. But if you got a good video and it's exciting and it is of value, see, that's another thing, of value to people, then your video will get the traction that it needs. So everybody on here that's saying, well, they don't support me, I don't go to their channel no more. This. That's we should support one another until we all can make it. Okay. And then after we make it, we still should support each other by sending people over to channels that make sense to send them to. What do you think about that, Marlene?
Yeah, I believe in that 100%, Geo. I think it's very important to be loyal. That's one of the things, like how I feel about. I'm not like everybody, but that's how I feel. I feel loyalty is hard to find loyal people, because they will start off, saying they're loyal, and then once they start getting some success on their channel, then you don't see them no more.
That's true. And if you ask them to shout you out or anything like that, that's about, they don't do it, you know. And
Or they want to get paid, Geo, or they want you to pay them.
yeah, obscene amount of money, you know. I believe in paying people. I am a businesswoman and I believe in paying because they worked hard to get their channel to where it is. You understand what I'm saying? But what I don't believe in is charging people a obscene amount of money for stuff when they were loyal to you from the beginning. You understand?
Mhm. I
I
always
just
I always say that, Gio, the people who have been loyal, there it's going to be different for the loyal people. And also it's going to be different for those people. We all know those people who say you would never make it and you're never going to do right. Those people going to have to pay big.
I heard that, and I don't blame you, and I'll probably be doing the same thing. But it's that like while we are low in our numbers and stuff like that, I just encourage you not to think that YouTube is hard. I encourage you to learn everything you can learn about YouTube by staying in the community guidelines, by staying in your analytics to see what videos is getting high hits, and just doing the best you can. Support one another. I know a lot of people, they have a certain thing, people that they go to, and that's just it, which I call clicks. It's okay. I don't. I mean, I'm not in no clique. I go to whoever I want to go to, but I'm just
Mhm.
saying, if we all pull together, everybody, all the small community, I promise you we would win. But
Mhm.
because then the algorithm wouldn't have a choice but to pick up our videos, whether they good or bad. Because we got so many likes on them, we got so many views, supporting one another. That's what I'm talking about. You can win that way. I personally have not seen that on YouTube.
No. And let me piggyback off what you were just talking about, Gio. What does it take really for people to like? I don't understand. Like, okay, say for instance somebody is live. What does it take from you to just hit the like, even if you can't stay? If only you just came to hit the like and you have to go, that's fine. But what is it why people are so stingy with liking a video?
Child, I don't know. I think on YouTube, YouTube is a business and everybody is a business owner that is monetized on YouTube. And everybody's just, I don't know, trying to get there on their, for themselves. But see, what I understand and where I came from a team, okay? I have not seen where a team don't win, okay? When you have a team of people and we're all on the same page, headed for the same goal, you win big. But if everybody is scattered over here, you got this group there, that group there, that group there, that group there, nobody gonna win
Hmm.
because there's no
There's
unity.
division.
It's too much division, too many Indians and chiefs. When it shouldn't even be that. We all should just be coming together, under one roof, under one goal and one unity. I should have 500 to 600 clicks on each one of my videos. You should have that. Charlene should have that. The whole small community at YouTube should have that.
Hmm.
And they can't help but put us in the algorithm. But because people are too selfish and always thinking about themselves, that's why it ain't gonna never happen.
Mm.
That's what I have seen since 2019 because I come from a team that won. That's why I'm successful, and that's how come I don't put my whole heart in no YouTube
Hmm.
because my heart is over in affiliate marketing where I know I got people behind me.
You have to have multiple streams of income.
Thank you. And you cannot. YouTube is where it's a platform that God has given me to share my hope, strength, and experience. Now I'll do that, but I'm not, looking to have a whole 8,000 folks behind me. Now I don't know YouTube. You ain't gonna find that. What you'll find is drama.
That's one thing for sure. Let's talk about that for a little bit, Gio. Why is there so much drama on YouTube?
Because people don't want to see one another make it. I don't know. They want something from them, and when they can't get it, it's drama.
I think ultimately the reason why people are the way that they are here on this platform, it all goes ultimately to who they are as a human. If they're not in a good space in their life, if they're negative, they haven't worked on themselves, if they steady blaming everybody for their problems, they have no accountability, it's going to follow through in your business. And I'll tell you, I know that. In business, if you don't have yourself together, your business can't be successful.
That's true. And that's how come I don't want no drama over nowhere where I am. Because, see, I done had drama in my life. Okay? I was not successful. My life was not successful. It was sad until I said, God, I need help. When I cleaned up my life, when I forgave myself and all the people in my life that had hurt me, when I said, God, please take me back, that's when my life changed. That's when I became less selfish. That's when I became believing in myself and loving me, and communicating with me, and so that I communicate with everybody else. That's when I told God, if you just help me, I would tell people how I got here. My whole life changed, y'all. And I started doing things and being the person that God wanted me to be, and just being successful. I could not believe how successful I was in affiliate marketing in 3 years.
Yeah.
Because I made a change in my life where I'm not afraid to share with people. I'm not afraid to give you some information. I'm not afraid to come over and watch a video and like your video. I'm not afraid to do any of that. I'm just wanting everybody to get a piece of freedom like I have.
Yeah, and I another thing that I gotta say too, Gio, and adding to that is I like to see people win. I like to see people win. I like to see people succeed, and not just succeed so that we can be on the same level. I like seeing people exceed me. I'm happy for them that things have worked out, that they got in the algorithm, that or even outside of YouTube, finding happiness, finding love, finding good things for themselves, because that's at the space that I'm in now. And I know that you can't be happy for other people until you're happy for yourself.
That's it. You have to learn how to love. Excuse me. You have to learn how to love yourself and be happy with who you are, and know that what God is giving you is your gifts.
Because everybody has talents. Everybody has talents, but I think here on this app, people want to. Oh, sometimes it's bullying. Sometimes it's doubting you. Sometimes it's starting drama to get people to not like you, so that everybody can like them. It's one of those things like preschool, drama, foolishness, and all of that. But I don't have time for those things. I'm way too grown for those things. I'm trying to grow my business not only here, but off this app too, as well. Whichever one propels me to my next elevation in my life, that's the direction I'm going. But you can't let people and their negativity stop you from your channel because let me say this, Gio. I've heard a lot of people talk about this. Something happens on their YouTube channel and they're like, oh, I'm gone.
Yeah.
So for me, that means that it was never really in you. You never wanted to win at it. If every obstacle that comes at you gets you to stop from a goal, then I don't know. I don't know. You got to be tough.
Yeah. I agree with you, Marlene. And you got to be ready for change. Now, YouTube is a business. I'm going to keep saying that. And they're going to change stuff, you know? And every time they change stuff, most of the changes I've seen here recently has been good. Because now you can get monetized with 500 people and 3,000 watch hours.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, they could have raised it to 7,000 watch hours and 3,000.
Sure could have.
Yeah, but they didn't. They made it so that we could get monetized quicker. Okay. And so to me, it's an excuse when people say YouTube is hard. It may be hard in the sense that we are competing with billions and billions of people. But if we stick to our talent, okay, and do the best that we can with it, then maybe we can be up there with the other billion that done made it. Okay, if we put our all into it. And then sometimes, Marlene, I have to say this for myself, and I'm just saying it for myself, that sometimes, maybe I'm on here to just do what I'm doing right now, and my affiliate business is what really pay the bills. You see what
Right.
I'm saying? So I don't know. I just, leave it up to a power greater than myself. And if he sees fit that I have all of these people, I'll go with it. But if not, I'm going to still be the same Geo.
I know that's right.
And I'm going to still be on here telling people to support one another. Okay? I'm going to still tell people that to be a team because teams win. Okay? Brainstorming with a team, you will win every single time. But, when you don't have people, you have to look and see where all types of people come together and all types of backgrounds and this and that and that. You have to have a winning mind. If your mind ain't about winning, then there's going to be some drama. That's how I feel about it, Marlene.
Mm-hmm. That's how I feel. That's how I feel about it too, Gio. That you have to have that. What do you call? You have to have not only a business mindset, but you have to be. You also have to be progressive, and you have to be consistent. I think that's the key to success, not only here on YouTube but in life. You gotta be strong. Gotta be courageous, and you have to be consistent.
Right. And another thing, when you say consistent, and another reason why people might want to say YouTube is hard because they are not consistent and persistent.
Mhm.
Okay. If you really want to make it on YouTube, from all the stuff that I have read, you have to be consistent and persistent. If going live is your thing, interviewing people is your thing, you have to be consistent and persistent. Okay, if just uploading good videos or whatever it is that you're trying to do, either on YouTube, in other businesses, or the affiliate world, you have to be consistent. That leads to success.
Mhm.
So if you up here on YouTube just uploading once every 2 weeks and going live once a month and talking about YouTube is hard, well, that it is.
Mhm.
because you're not doing what you're supposed to do.
Hmm. And that's it. People want to blame everybody else for what they're not doing.
Right. I mean, once we sit down and we really looked at it, Marlene, me and you, we really looked at what was going on. The first thing I said was, I ain't been doing what I was supposed to do. I can't
Mhm.
get mad at YouTube. I'm the one. They gave me a channel, but I'm the one stopped doing a video uh, every 3 days.
Mhm.
I'm the one stopped going live 3 times a week.
I'm the one that stopped putting shorts up on my channel.
Thank you. I'm the one that did that. Okay. So if how can I blame YouTube when they telling me that I need to be considered? Of course, it's gonna be hard for me to get anywhere because I stopped doing stuff. So when you can hold yourself accountable, that's when you're gonna make a change and be successful. But until you stop blaming YouTube hard, you're just not gonna get where you need to get. Okay, we need to take a look at ourselves and say, what am I doing? What can I do better? Who can I collaborate with? What friends can I make here on YouTube? I mean, it's simple to be successful, but it's not as easy as I said because you have to look at self and make a change. Just like Michael Jackson said, that song, what to take a look in the mirror and make that change.
Yep. Man in the mirror.
You have to look at yourself first before you point that finger. And see, that is exactly what me and Marlene did. And we said we just got lazy. Don't you know? And now we're on point to where we have cleaned up our channels. And then last year we decided to do information girls because we found out a lot of stuff. We found out that we were listening to the wrong folks. They don't know what they talking about because they ain't never read a community guideline. Never. And here we are,
Period.
period, with a period behind it. And I'm telling y'all need to read for yourselves. Even if you read it and you don't understand it and you have a question, you can always come to Information Girls and put the question under any video.
That's right, Gio. And it's not like we do different from other people. We don't just get on here and we hear something and then we go live and say, oh yeah, and what is this and who does YouTube think it? No, we just go straight to the community guidelines and we show the receipts. And if we don't know what we're talking about, we ask. It's not that you and I don't have opinions about things. We have opinions about stuff, but we don't bring our opinions to this channel. We just show you what it is and that's it.
Right, right. What Charlene said, I find if I am really loving what I am doing, it doesn't feel hard, just fulfilling. Yes. And see, lots of people, like you say, Marlene, lots of people get on here, they have not worked on themselves, they come here with an attitude, and that's what they are about. Be careful of people that want to bring you their drama. That's why they got the block thing. Block these people from your channel so that you can go on your channel with peace. See,
Listen, Gio, I made a live about that. Block people for your peace of mind.
thank you. Because some people don't even belong on no YouTube. I'm just gonna say it. Because they just full of drama and they always come into your life with this stupid stuff. Here you is on one topic, and they talking about something totally different. in your chat. I don't like that. You know, here you is talking about confidence. They talking about the weather. Them type of folks, I be wanting to block, Marlene. I'm sorry, but I do.
Same thing for me, Gio. I believe in block. I learned that from you.
Because what people do is they come to your chat with that nonsense, and then they take people that's really into what you're saying mind away because they talking about something totally different.
No, Gio, what people do is they get into it in somebody else's chat, or they're mad about something in their life, and then they come and bring it into your life and want to argue.
Well, you know, me myself, I'll just tell you, look, we are talking about this, and that. What you're talking about is a whole nother topic. And if you continue to do that, then I'm gonna have to ask you to leave. So if they continue to do that, and then that's when you use the block. Because you have to get tough. This is why YouTube gave us the block. To not let people disrespect your chat. You have to have some tough skin on here. I had to learn that the hard way. I didn't want to block them because I don't want no problems. Well, I'm having problems if I don't block them.
That's
Okay?
it, Gio. That's just it. You know what I learn, and the more that I'm learning about this business, I'm learning that this is not a place, a popularity contest to for friends. This is about your business. It's not about who likes you and don't like you. It's about your business and what is working for your channel. And if something's working for your channel, then you just keep doing that.
I know. Girl, we could be out here talking till we blue in the face. But at least we have said what we came to say. Okay? All right, Charlene is saying the information you and Pandy shared really helped me take a look within, and it also helped me to understand. I'd rather we learn our lesson now while we aren't big on YouTube yet. That's true. That's what we said, Charlene. The same thing. Let's clean our channels up, whether it causes us to lose monetization or what have you. And because we already know now, Marlene, what the right way is. Okay? And it's not like we can't get money. I can't get monetized. I can't say that about Marlene, but Boss Life Online is getting monetized again. Okay? And that's going to happen just in a couple of months. So, but when it happens, at least I'm on the right track, and I don't have to worry about no reuse content and no repurpose content on my channel.
Right, Gio, because you have taken accountability. And that's the thing that most people are not doing here on this app. They blame everybody for what they are doing.
Or they blame YouTube, and that's why YouTube is hard. You know. So if you don't take accountability for what you put on your channel, then YouTube is always going to be hard for you. YouTube tells me every chance I get to talk to them that you can put what you want on your channel. But if you're trying to get monetized, then you need to follow the community guidelines and AdSense guidelines. Every single time I try to go around and see what they're going to say and stuff, that's what they say.
Yeah, because that's not going to change. Because remember, this is called YouTube. So that means you have to do the work and you have to make the content.
Right. But if you don't know what you have in your hand and you ain't read a community guideline, a AdSense, whatever, or you're not following the right people that know what they're talking about, because it's a lot of people on YouTube know what they're talking about. I listen to quite a few of them, okay? And I know that they know what they're talking about because I've already asked the YouTube assistants back there. So I'm like, okay, these people cool. You have to watch who you follow so that you don't put the wrong information or do the wrong thing on your channel.
Listen, Jill, and one thing that definitely I had to learn for myself is learning to listen to the right people,
Right.
because it's not about, people get on this app and they think it's about friendships. This is not a place for friendships, even though it's wonderful if you make friendships, but this is about business and doing what is going to make your business grow. And to be honest with you, if somebody's not telling you something that makes you feel uncomfortable, is that really going to grow your business? Just you doing the same old thing, whatever you want to, at whatever time you want to? No, you need somebody who's going to give you a kick, a swift kicking, then you know where.
Yeah. So, like I always say on my channel, Boss Life Online, YouTube is a business, and I am glad because you can get super chats, you can get members, you can get a thank you on your videos, you can get a thank you on your shorts. Of course, you have to give up a percentage of what you get to YouTube, but they not giving you no membership. They're not charging you that. They have employees that they have to pay. They have servers that they have to maintain and whatever else that they have to maintain. So they have to, even though YouTube is free, and they have to get a percentage of what we earn so that they continue to make it free. And and I learned all of this in affiliate marketing and I still have my own websites. Okay. If I want my websites out there and being promoted really good, I have to pay affiliate fees to the people that is out there promoting it. Okay. So my channel, my websites are free, but I still need it to be promoted worldwide on the internet. So you have an affiliate program. And that is what YouTube have, an affiliate program. And they pay us by giving us super chats, membership, thank you, thank you on the shorts, and however else. Now they got the shopping, and then they got the affiliate links for YouTube. I mean, YouTube is doing really well, and I think that it's a great program to be a part of. The only thing is with YouTube, you really have to put in the work. Okay? And that's with any home business. My home businesses I wouldn't have today if I had not put in the work.
Hmm.
Okay?
That's what I'm saying, Jill.
And the
You have to
reason
put in the work.
Yeah, and the reason why sometimes people quit YouTube and they get discouraged because it's of the drama. Once you get into some drama on YouTube, you have to sit back and take a look at it and see if you played a part in it. If you played a part in it, just say, I forgive myself. I ain't gonna do this no more, and move on. And that way, no drama will come to your channel because you're not in it. Okay? And then you can focus on what you really need to do for your channel and what you need to be reading, which is the community guidelines. Once you get monetized, then you'll be able to ask the YouTube support assistants back there like we do. And you can, if somebody says something and you don't feel comfortable with, ask them. That's what I do. Now, whether I'm going to get the answer I want, well, that's another.
Yeah, we don't always like the answer that we get.
Yeah, and sometimes you just have to read between the lines. If it don't feel good in your gut, don't do it. You know?
That's just it, Jill. People want it to be easy, and if it's not something that they don't like that. They want it to be easy. They say, "Oh no, that's not what it is."
Yeah. Well, what YouTube wants is simple, original content.
Mhm.
They don't want us to go and use all of these reuse files, and that these websites say that it's non-copyright and you should use it and this and that. Okay? If you're doing that, think about it. How many other people on YouTube is using that same file? Millions. And that's why YouTube then cracked down and said reuse content, because too many people is using the same file.
And
Okay.
it's only right, Jill. It's only right and fair. Why should you get paid for something that you didn't make and you didn't do?
Well, it's not even about, they can get paid for it if they do it the right way. Most people just want to use it, the file, and they don't put no commentary on it, no picture, no voice, no nothing. And that is where they get in trouble at. You have to read the community guidelines. It'll tell you what you have to do. You have to make that whatever file it is of value to folks. Tell them why you're using that background and or whatever it is. So when I read all of that, Marlene, guess what I said to myself? Child, it ain't even worth getting no file from nowhere when I can make my own file. Okay, I can drive around Houston, Texas, and make my own background, and then just tell people on the video, "Hey, it's Geo. Welcome to Boss Life Online. Come take this ride with me as I tell you about so and so and so and so." Okay, boom, boom. Put the horn on the car, and then just let the background be rolling about Houston, Texas, and then I tell them what I want to tell them. Okay, that's original. Okay, that's original. And that don't mean that you have, you just cannot copy, everything that you see that people say is okay to use.
Gio, look what Charlene put in the comments. We are called content creators, not content copiers.
That's true. That's so true, Charlene. So when I seen all of that in the community guidelines, and it said what you have to do to make that background yours that you did not create in the first place, it is not worth it to me. I can make my own. I can walk
I'd rather
around.
just make my own. I'd rather just take my phone and go outside and point it up at the sky and say something, or go on camera and say what I
That's
need
what
to
I'm saying.
say.
You can walk around your apartment complex if you live in an apartment or a townhouse, or you can walk up the street. That could be your background. And then you bring it back home, and then you do a voiceover, add your picture to it. And then, you talk about whatever it is you want to talk about. In the background, you see Houston, Texas. Come along for the ride while I talk about so and so and so and so. You won't be getting no your reused content and repurposed content and all of that. Repurposed content is when people buy the videos and put it on the channel. Don't you know other people have seen that same video and buy it too? They call that mindless when it don't make no sense, and it's just and the audience is bored. Okay, I'm telling y'all. I
Yeah,
said to myself when I read that about reuse and repurpose, it don't make no. Now I understand. We need to have original content,
and it has to bring some value.
right? It has to be of value, unless you're not going to get no organic folks. It has to be something
And Jill, that's what we have to learn. We have to learn how to make what it is that we do valuable.
right, and that's what we're in the process now of learning. Now that we got this, it takes a little while to get YouTube. Sometimes you have to spend money to go to these different little classes and stuff like that, like vidIQ and that other one. I can't think of the name of it, but I learned a lot from vidIQ. And I said to myself, darn, I really thought I had this. Now I didn't even think about it uh, this way. So now that I'm in the process of learning how to make what I already know I'm an expert at, entertaining and valuable to people. That's how I'm going to get to that 100K. I just have to sit here and think, and my mind will tell me, child, it ain't even worth it. Stick to what is it? Your affiliate marketing. But I'm a winner. Okay, I'm gonna win. I'm gonna figure it out, and I am going to win because I already know I can do it because I'm an expert at what I do. I just gotta figure out how to do it better. You know what I'm saying, Marlene? And make it more valuable to folks.
That's what it's all about, Geo. Um, Making it have value. That's what's important.
Right, right. It's just once you understand that, that's when your channel will take off. It has to be of value. It has to be entertaining. It has to be what people want. It has to be what people are searching for. And this is a really good talk me and Marlene is doing. We don't know when we'll be back, but I hope people listen to this. And we're not talking to step on anybody's toes, but this is just straight talk.
Yeah, we're just speaking honestly, because it's the truth. It is hard, but we have to look at our own self and see what we're doing and be honest.
Yeah. Because just like me and Marlene are talking to you about what we found and what this and that, it takes courage to get on here and listen to yourself talk or listen to what Marlene is saying and saying, I got to do better. I know I can bring value. That's what I'm saying to myself now. And it made me really, really understand even more, Marlene, what I got to do, just by having this conversation. So what do you think, Marlene? Because it's already an hour. So let's close it out.
Yep, it sounds good. I'm so glad that we have this discussion, and I hope people will watch this in the replay because it's definitely going to be beneficial. When we share these things, we're not new to this, but we are also honest, and we also share the things that we learn, and we don't have any problem with saying, we've made some mistakes on our channels, and we have fixed it, and we're doing what we need to so that we can elevate later.
Okay, well, Charlene is saying, I have never used it, but I heard Chat GBT helps with titles based on what folks are searching for. Have you used that? If so, you should probably do a video on it. Well, I've used Chat GBT before. I'm not all of that familiar with it, Charlene, but maybe in the future I will get familiar with it. And if I do, I'll do a video on it, on how to use it. But most of the stuff that with that, they have a good one, but I am only discussing that in my class. Okay? You have to take my class if you want to know a lot of things. All right? All right, now, so we're going to close this out. Thank everybody for coming. Thank you so much, Charlene, for all your questions and comments in the chat. Thank you for being here. Marlene, thank you for being my partner on Information Girls.
Yes, I appreciate you so much, Gia. When we have these talks, I find it to be like therapy.
Right. And also, Marlene, it encourages us both to keep going. That's what it does for me, to just keep going.
I agree.
Right. So with that said, we're out of here. Have a great rest of the night, and we will see you next time. Bye bye, everybody.
Information girls, we got the pearls, we got strategies where dreams come true. Let's rock this chat, don't need no flag. Got a lot of things to keep intact. So pack that channel and show some loving. No rumors, just the facts. Don't you give up.